Welcome to BISP solution again, and in this we are um, gaining knowledge on the Oracle EPM tool, ARCS, Account Reconciliation Close Cloud. So in our today's session, we will be in ARCS. We will be learning about the Smart View connection, how we can connect with Smart View and through which we can perform certain action of ARCS. So it is a uh, smart view with ARCS. So smart view is basically nothing. It is an Excel. It is an additional utility or the add-ins which is added in Excel, which which facilitate us to work with the directly integrate, which indirectly integrate with the application, and we can perform certain works which we perform in application with the help of this smart view. So one can, in a layman language, if we can say, one can use the Excel to load transaction into reconciliation compliance by using the smart view account reconciliation extension. So the here smart view account reconciliation extension is basically the exe file which is which needs to be uploaded in our local system for using the smart view with reconciliation. So the direct integration requires the basic installation of smart view plus the smart view extensions for reconciliation compliance. So to work with smart view, we need two things. The first one is the installation of basic smart view, which is mostly or very commonly and widely used for FCCS and in PVCS, but for especially for using it for reconciliation, we have to additionally have to install the smart view extension for ARCS. So but from where we can get this utility? We can get this utility from the application itself. So if when we go to application and under the home page, we have says the on the right top bottom we have this administrator option, and from the drill down we can select the download option. If we click on this download option, we get this download option, different utilities which we can download for ARCS. So first one is the EPM automate, also the smart, which I'm talking about, the base smart view version, and and especially for using with reconciliation compliance ARCS, we need to have this smart view extension also. So first you have to go and have to download this in our application. Okay, which I have already downloaded in my local system, and it something look like this one. This is basically the smart view, the basic smart view version. Is the base installation of smart view. This one is the smart view we need to upload in our local system, and in addition to this we have to use this one also, that is ARCS extension installer, the second utility, uh, this one. The second one we have to both download into application. So once it gets download in our application, we can just see it from our after opening the smart view, we can just see whether it has been uploaded successfully or not. If it is get successfully uploaded, we get this option of smart view here for the base installation, and in addition to this we get this VI publisher and the reconciliation compliance option. These two tab for in our Excel file. This means that our download is basically successful and we are ready to use this uh, smart view for reconciliation. And after we upload and go through the install the utility in our in our local file, and confirm that the the Excel utility has been uploaded in our Excel, we can see the I have seen these two options. We can see these two options are available with us. And to load transaction, we have to use the initialize and then import option on smart view reconciliation compliance driven to import data. So these two options we get and have to use this one. But before initialize and import, so what does initialize means? Initialize basically prepares the header row in the spreadsheet for import based on transaction type and selection of format. So it provides the when we initialize, uh, it gives us provides a header row of all the attributes which we are supposed to input. And and when we use the import format, the data which we input in our smart view is get loaded into the transaction of ARCS. So we will be seeing this, doing this practically today, so you will get a better idea about it. So now you can see we don't have any connection to initialize. To use this, we have to first let's go to our next slide. To use this smart view in our application, just we to use this smart view, we have to first download and running the smart view installer, which we have just seen, and creating connection. So this step we have completed. And the second step, creating connection to account reconciliation. So we have to create a connection with the account reconciliation to use that. So what it will do, it will connect the smart view with the ARCS application, and we will be able to see the different profiles or the reconciliations which are available in application and on which we have to work on that. Installing the account reconciliation extension, that is the second one, the for using the reconciliation, for using smart view especially with ARCS, we need this reconciliation extension connecting to account reconciliation in smart view. So this we will be performing this one now. So now we have the downloaded smart view, and it is very much visible in our Excel file. But to work on this, we have to create a connection for this. To do the connection, we have to click on this panel, and so I already have created one connection with this, but I will just explain how we can create a connection, new connection. So we have to click on this new collection, and we have to provide the URL for this. The URL basically for this is, as we have been using this application, the domain name here is 18117. So we will just choose up to this .com, and we'll copy and paste this one, uh, and suffix ARM, ARCS, and SVP Smart View, and we will just click on next. And after this we get this. So we have established, so it has identified this is then the ARCS Smart View application. And under the reconciliation compliance, under smart view, click on this next, and we have to provide the name of this connection in for the smart view purpose. So I will just give ARCS underscore 1881172. V2. Okay, and just finish this one. Now we have two connection. The before this one is my earlier connection, and this is the which I have created just now. And from here I will just click on this plus symbol. So when I click on this, now you can see this has been activated, and initialize and import is being activated. We can do perform in this, we can perform different activity with the help of this initialize. So when we click this, we have to first initialize the click on this initialize button. We get this transaction. What are the different transaction types? Okay, so we can see we have this balance explanation, adjustment to source system, adjustment to subsystem, and variance explanation. So what does it is giving us? It is giving us the adjustment to source system, adjustment to subsystem, and if there has been an balance explanation and variance explanation. So with the help of this, we can provide the reasons for the reconciliations. So when we choose this one, balance explanation, we get all the um, format which are related to balance, in which balance explanation summary tab is required. So, and if we choose the other option, source system, and it will show all the names of the format which in which we have to provide the explanation for adjustment to source system, and also for the variance explanation we have this only three variance explanation format. Basically these are the format for it. So we will just use this one practically. So to use this and how we can enter the data into application, we will first create a profile. We have to come back to the application and have to create the reconciliation profile. Based on that, we will create a reconciliation. So first we will just go and create a format for this. Under this, under configuration, now all of you must have been familiar with the configuration part, from where we can reach out to this configuration and create a format. So under the configuration we have this tab format. So we will just create two formats. One is already basically created by me, that is accounts payable test, and I will just create one more format for accounts receivable. So account receivable, I will just give it name as as we have been using it for smart view, so I just use the word SV for it, to use it for smart view utilities. We'll make it as balance comparison concatenated source system. We will be using ARGL, and for the subsystem it will be AR sub GL. So here the adjustment will be AR GL, and the adjustment to subsystem we will call it as adjustment to AR GL. So other we will remain just same it as. There is nothing to do with this subsystem and subsystem adjustment. Instruction Keep the schedule in schedule. Need to complete within time schedule and follow SOPs. Alternatively, we can give some reference or add some local file. So I will just use some random file here for our understanding purpose. Documents. No, it's in download one. So we will just use this one and okay. So this local file will be available in all the profile in which this format will be used. So we are just ignoring this one, not applying any rules questions to it, no rules, and just click and save. As our purpose here is intention here is to use the smart view utility. So based on this we have to create a profile for this purpose. So we will just click on this one and I will use the account ID as 101100223. This will be our name, AP, accounts receivable. Okay, make it as account A payable SV test. Okay, we'll give it name. Just ignoring the description. Process here is balance sheet. Here is creating. We will just keep it as high. And account type here, as we have been doing the accounts payable, so it is a liability. So we will choose the account as accounts payable here, and we'll click on this OK. What is the normal balance for this accounts payable? It always be credit. So just choose credit here. Give some organizational unit. Format, we will use the format which we have created. This is the accounts payable test. Okay, the method comes here automatically. So balance is 0 and instruction workflow, just define the user. So this is our user. We'll do it. Frequency will be monthly, start of day 1, and duration will be of 2 days. And for the reviewer, user 2. Okay, and give a 2 days. Currency, our is rate type is our accounting and currency is our functional. Access, attributes and rules. So let's create some rule for it. If auto approve reconciliation, okay, for the reviewer level 1, we have to create a filter to create a we have to create a condition for it. For the source here is a reconciliation. For reconciliation we are going to create a auto approve rule under the name. Let's see, under instruction. So I'm just using a random hypothetical rule just to show how the rules work for a profile. So So what I have given here is let's account ID. Okay. Okay, contains after, before, between, if it is contains 10023. Okay, if the reconciliation account ID contains 10023, so it must be get auto approved. So let's see whether this works in our case or not. It is a history, and just save it. So this is the which we have created for accounts payable. We will create it also for the accounts receivable. 101-10024 A receivables underscore SV oblique test. Process here is balance sheet. Risk rating is say medium. Asset will be accounts receivable. Okay. Normal balance is basically debit. Organizational unit is South America. Format is our accounts receivable as we test. Method is 0 and give some random days here. Instruction, you can see the instruction which is given in the format is visible here, and see this the reference which we have uploaded is also available here. One can refer this one. So workflow, user, okay, frequency will be monthly, 1 give it as 3 days and add reviewer. User 2 and give some random days here. Currency will be our same, accounting and USD. Attributes, rules. So let's see if we can create some rules for it. Auto submit, auto approve, reconciliation. Instructions. I'm just looking for the risk type. Risk rating, sorry. If the risk rating is equal to medium, then it should get auto approved. Okay. For this reviewer level 1. So let's create 2 reviewer. No, just to make it as 1 only for the okay. And just save and close. So we have created. Okay. This account ID has already been created. So we have to just make it as 101 A 1019. Make it as 10019. Save. Okay, this is our account receivable and this is our accounts payable. Now we have uploaded. We have this profile. We have to upload the data into this application. So for that, AP source, so 100 22 and 23. It is our accounts payable. The name of our application, account ID 10023. Okay, AP source. So 10023, we have to change the ID here, and in place of 23, we will just make it as 7000, and we'll just save this one, and we'll create the same for subsystem also. Make it as 15,000. And similarly, we will make the upload the balances into for the AR transactions also. So for that, we will have to also create the file for that. One AP source 10023, 10019. It is AR source 10019, and make it as 111010. Make it as simple. Keep it as simple. 1010, so that we can easily identify it under the source subsource, and just make it as 2010 for the same ID. Now we will be uploading balances in both of our profile, and the preparer will upload, will do the balance explanation, or will make the adjustment to subsystem and the source system with the help of smart view. So we will just go to this periods, and uploading this in our May month, May 2022. Import pre-map data, browse the file, webinar. So this is our AP source file 10023. Balance type is our source system. Period is May, and it is functional, and just click on this import. Now it has been uploaded successfully. Now you can see 101 10023, the status is completed. Now do the same for subsystem also, subsource 10023. Select the balance type here as subsystem. The period will remain same, currency bucket will be functional, and click on this. Post processing. Now it has been completed. So let's also upload the file for AR profile also. 10019 AR source. Balance type is our source, May, functional, import. Now the AP has also been completed successfully. Just load it for subsource also. Subsystem, May, currency bucket, functional, import. Close. Oh, sorry. I have just closed it before without seeing the status of it. So we can just go and see from here itself. Now you can see it has already been uploaded. So we will just go and check in our profiles whether the balance is available here or not. It is for the month of May. So go select the May month. Yeah, this one. Under the source system, we have 1010, and for the AP payable test 10023. Why it has not yet been came? Source system and system AP 10023. The amount is uploaded for this one, but not for the. So I think I will have to just choose this one and clear me first the filter and 101 dash 1001. So all profile and balances. Now the balance is available for this profile, but not for that profile 2 3. 10023 accounts payable. The balance, the period amount has not yet been loaded for this. So let me check that file also for the payable, AP payable. For the month of May, import pre-map data. Pre-map data, let's see whether it is 2 3. It has been completed successfully. Why it has not uploaded the data in it? 101 10023. It is very much there. 101 10023. The amount is there. AP source, and also for the subsource. Okay, I think I have done some mistake in it. AP source, it is subsource. I have to open the file for the source. It is 7000. Under profile 10023. Source system. Basically, I think if we choose action, just select column, reconciliation, balance, subsystem. I think the subsystem the amount has been uploaded basically. Source system balance entered. So let's do this one, shift it to here, unexplained difference. Source system, sorry, subsystem balance functional. Okay, 10023 the has not been yet been. So let's upload the uh, file here, the data once again in the month of May 2022. Under this one, pre-map data, pre-mapped. So 23 AP source 10023. source system currency bucket functional import. It is been completed. So do for subsystem also 10023 subsource. It has been completed. Now let's go and see in the profile 10023. Now you can see the data has been uploaded for both of our profiles. For 10023 there might be uh, some shortcoming or some lapses on my part that the balance was not loaded here. And also for the this one. So now this has been uploaded, and let's create a reconciliation for this. Under application from profile, 10023. Okay, so let's do the reconciliation for this. Create a reconciliation for the month of May 2022. Okay, and for the month of June. So just create a reconciliation for the month of May. Apply. It has been copied successfully. Let's go and see in the reconciliation. For the month of May, this one is the figure 1000123. Now this part has been done in the application, but the next step will be performed in our smart view to give a justification or the balance explanation. So for that we will just use our okay. I will just use a new Excel file. Okay, and just click on this reconciliation, and we'll just click on this initialize. So it has given us the transaction type to us. So for this we have to provide an adjustment to source system. So I will just select the adjustment to source system, and from here I will select the data, the format, the name of the profile or the reconciliation ID which is to be considered. So here is our accounts receivable. I think it is accounts payable. The accounts payable is the format, and the method is here is balance comparison. So click. So now you can see it has created the header row, the different header row for it. Okay, to use this we have to input the data into this format as per this header row. So what is our account ID? Our account ID is 101-10023. Okay, and it is status is pending with preparer. So let's go and open the preparer window also under reconciliation for the month of May. This is the file account payable, and you can see no adjustment is being given at right now. The summary shows APGL shows 7,000 and AP sub GL shows 8 minus 8,000. So we will have to provide a adjustment to it. To give this adjustment, we are using this smart view. So this is our account ID, short description, uh, accounts payable, and um, invoice not yet account for. So transaction dates, let's give today's transaction date, a random date. Just leave this one long description. We can say invoice number 1234 XXS etc. Entered amount, currency amount, our amount is in functional amount, so we will just go and write it as 8,000. Nothing else is required here. If we provide the adjustment here, so what will be the details? Those details we are supposed to provide here, we are giving it here itself. Okay, so I will just cancelling this, and okay, so I will just save this one. No need to save this one. It has been the file, and I will just click on this import. Now under the import transaction, it is our adjustment to source system. So what is the period? So just give the proper period, May 2022. It is asking the mode, add or replace. Yeah, so we will just go and use the replace also. It will, if there is any amount already exist in that there, it will be replaced. So it has completed successfully. It has given us a message of successful message. Okay, so let's go and check first in our profile. Now you can see the under 7,050 balance explanation is not there here. So I will just go and refresh this one. Now you can see the unexplained difference functional has increased to minus 16,000, as we have to supposed to write it there as minus 8,000. So let's see this in our from the users window also. Now you can see the difference is still there, and adjustment to APGL we have write it as 8,000, but we are supposed to make it as 8,000. So we have so to that further to do this, correct this, we will just go here again and make it as minus 16 and import the same month, May 2022, replace. Okay, successfully download, and let's go and see first at the Windows at the administrator window. Unexplained difference of 8,000 is still there. Come to this summary side, 8,000 is still there, minus 16,000. So the difference of 8000 is still coming there. So to do that, we have to again we are doing this in APGL. It is in the APGL adjustment. Okay. Mhm. And just import it. Adjustment to do this as adjustment to subsystem. Okay. For May, replace all. Successfully completed. Why it is not taking? I'm not able to understand why this figure is not being taken care of. It is 15. The unexplained difference comes here as 16,000. Amount in functional. So likewise, what I'm trying to say, likewise we can just input the figure here. So we will just go here and change the figure as functional 18,000 and just save it. The difference of 8,000 is still coming here. The unexplained difference is not getting populated because we have given the data here in this also. We have made two adjustments because of that. The difference is still there. I'm not able to understand why this has been behaving like this, because we are doing the same in a proper manner. 16,000. So this has been closed basically. Now reconciliation, we are seeing it from the if we see it from the administrator point of view, this has been closed, because if we go and see this one under the profile, the rule execution is rule executed here because we have used the applied the rule. That if the ID is 10023, so that it can submit the on its own. We will see that in our profile. So auto approve if the account ID contains 10023. So it the ID contains 10023. So it has auto approved. So we don't need have to log in from the user to window, and that is the approver window, and to approve it. So likewise this one we can approve the detail. With the help of smart view we can clear our provide the balance explanation for the different profiles. So likewise we can have a multiple number of account ID and can provide the details here as per the reasons which we have at our end. So when we do the this exercise in smart view, the amount is basically reflected. We are doing it for the application itself, and it gets reflected or automatically input in the application itself. 10023. under the reconciliations. This one is the details. So with this, we come to an end of our today's session on smart view, and this is how we can just use the smart view for ARCS, the how we can connect it and how we can use or approach the approach to select the particular profiles and to update them. So we hope you must have gained knowledge from today's session, and you must have liked it. For more such videos and other knowledgeable videos on EPM tools, on different EPM tools, you can just reach out to us at our YouTube channel, and you can always write free to write on our support at bispsolutions.com for any query or questions. So now it's time to say goodbye, and we will meet with another topic on in our next session. So till that, we will just it's say it's a goodbye and thank you.